What's up, Aries? Welcome back to Grizzly Tarot. My name is Dan. I'm here to do your bi-weekly love reading. So first off, I just want to say I know I'm like super late on these. At this point, like they're not even like bi-weeklies, they're like monthlies. Like I've been very busy. So I apologize. But I'm trying to get back in the groove of things when things slow down. Second announcement, which he just reminded me of. You're gonna hear a bunch of noise in the background, little pebbles moving around. All right, that's our turtle. We got a turtle. And you would think turtles chill. No, this dude swims nonstop. So, anyway, he's making a lot of noise. You're gonna hear a bunch of ding, dong, dong, boom of him just like thumping into the glass and pushing pebbles around. Anyway, try to ignore it. I'm sorry. Still trying to work on getting my room set up. As far as videos, it's set up, but I tried to do a video in there earlier, and the echo is just fucking horrible. Like, if you think this is bad, like, no, the echo in there is so bad. So I gotta get a microphone, whatever. Anyway, we're just gonna jump right into your reading. So. If this doesn't resonate, remember, it's for like a bajillion Aries out there, so it's not going to resonate every single one of you. If it does resonate, awesome. Also, if it doesn't, you can check your moon, rising, or Venus signs. If you don't know what those are, down below in the description, I have a link to where you can find your natal chart, and then I'll tell you what those signs are for you, and you can go watch those videos and see if that resonates, all right? Also, if anybody would like to purchase a personal reading, feel free to send me an email at grizzlytarot@gmail.com, and I'll get you hooked up with a personal reading. So, all right, let's see. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, 12 cards. Celtic Cross, Love Life. No, stop it. Dropping cards. I got a new deck, and they're very slippery and slidey, so it's a process. Let's shuffle. Yo, that's so funny. Okay. Some of y'all like this is something that just ended, or like it's on its way out. Not to scare anyone, but that's just what it's looking like. All right. So, and the reason I said that is because first thing I noticed was your driving factor is the 10 of Cups, which is like the ultimate emotional fulfillment. Like you're super happy, amazing, and all that greatness, right? The end all be all type of emotional happiness, right? And your goal here is Judgment in the reverse, which there are a couple different ways to read it, but like right off the get, I was like, you're not giving something another chance. Okay? And you're not giving something another chance because you want your own emotional happiness. Like you want to be completely fulfilled. Maybe whatever you were dealing with, it gave you the 9 of Cups where like, yeah, you were satisfied and you were content, but you weren't like completely emotionally like super ecstatic. Like this is fucking amazing. I want everything about this, right? All right. So, and then I looked at your advice card. I love it. So in your current situation, you have the 4 of Pentacles in the reverse, all right? You're releasing something. You're letting go, okay? 4 of Pentacles talks about holding on. In the reverse, it's releasing. It could also be upright, is guarding yourself. In the reverse, it's opening yourself up, okay? Now, when you release things, or release a person, sometimes you tend to open up to new opportunities, right? But long story short, you're releasing something or letting go of something. And your challenge here is the King of Wands in the reverse. So, King of Wands upright is a visionary, a leader. He's very resourceful. He can basically see long-term goals and take action to get there. Okay. In the reverse, to me, how I read him is like he's very like short-term oriented, like only the shit that's right in front of him. Okay. He's not looking a week down the line. He's looking at tomorrow. He's looking at tonight, right? He's looking at the rest of the day, and that's it. Like he's not worried about tomorrow or the next day or like the next week. He's literally just like, okay, what's my next step? Okay. So your challenge here is really to just focus on the next step. Okay, don't try and be like, okay, well, what's this new relationship going to be with, like, who can I go after now, or whatever, blah, blah, blah. No. Your challenge right now is to focus on just the next step, which if you're just releasing somebody, the next step would be just coming back to your center, okay? And I mean, not maybe not for all of you, but to me, like, if I got out of a relationship, it would be coming back to my center and getting comfortable with myself again, like that type of thing, right? So like that would be my logical next step. I don't know. Some of y'all probably do other shit. I don't know. Maybe some of you are like, what is it? To get over somebody, you gotta get under someone else. Shit don't work, by the way. But your challenge right now is to not worry about things like way down the line. It's really just take the next logical step and work through this slowly and gradually, okay? Don't worry about running, learn to walk first, okay? Learn to crawl before you can walk, then learn to walk, and then you're off to the races. So in the past, you have the world in the reverse. Basically, a cycle was left open that probably should have been closed, because if looking at this whole spread right now, they should have been closed. So basically, something in the past was left open, it wasn't closed, the cycle wasn't ended, right? Like I said, your goal here is to not give it another chance. You don't want to give it another try. You're like, nope, fuck this, because I want my 10 of cups. I want to be completely happy, and I'm not settling for anything less. Just awesome. Aries, fucking awesome. Good for you. Put your fucking foot down. Get your happiness. Why do I keep saying it's gonna bother me. Anyway. Near future, you have the Four of Wands. Four of Wands talks about finding stability, relationship, marriage. I said, oh my God, I'm not gonna do this. Okay, Dan, get off it. Four of Wands is finding stability, finding a relationship, marriage, shit like that. But being that you just came out of something, or you're just releasing something, for some of you, sure, you might be jumping into another relationship, or some relationship where the person might be coming into the forefront. Okay, but I see this more as, no, you just gaining your stability and getting back to your comfort zone, okay? And just, yeah, your comfort zone, and just finding your own stability and like comfort after this shitty situation. Damn it, I did it again. Okay, I'm really trying. I gotta stop. I was like, I watched a couple of my videos and I'm just like, damn, dude, I say a lot. Anyway, in your internal influence, you have the Five of Wands. Internally, you know this is what you need to do, but it's still fucking you up. Okay, the Five of Wands is conflict. So internally, you're very like conflicted about this. I'm sure you have very strong feelings for this person. I'm sure you have very fond memories of this person, and you're like, no, I don't want to lose that. I don't want to release that. Like, I want to be, or I want to keep part of that, but at the same time, like, you know it's toxic, or you know it's not healthy, and you know it's not good, and you're like, no. Like, this should have been closed out in the past. I don't want to give it another chance. Like, it needs to end. I need to find what actually makes me happy. But regardless, you're conflicted inside, right? It bothers you. Your external energy is the Eight of Wands in the reverse. Lack of communication. Okay, Eight of Wands in the reverse can either be, it's change, fast-paced movement, well, Eight of Wands upright, change, fast-paced movement, and communication. In the reverse, I always like to look at this card as like lack of communication, but for some of you, it could be a lack of change, like the person is not changing. Okay, yeah, I really feel like that's a good one right there. For a lot of you, I think it's, like I said, something that should have ended in the past, and you were hoping, you know what, no, this person can change, and like they'll get better, and blah, 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 and you're noticing like, they're not changing, and that's why you're like, fuck this, I'm out. So this person's not changing. There could be a lack of communication, and there could be just a lack of forward movement. Okay, whether it's the person or the situation. But clearly, if you're releasing the situation isn't moving forward, you know what I mean? You're moving forward on your own. So your hope here, you have the Queen of Swords in the reverse. Now, somebody put this to me a while ago, like the Queen of Swords in the reverse. Oh, Rich Lopp. If you know, anybody knows who he is, he's another tarot reader here on YouTube. Rich Lopp, L-O-P-P, Lopp. He put it this way, that like the Queen of Swords in the reverse, people think of her as the bitchy one. Like, she's just like, oh, fuck you, I'm gonna tear you apart with my words, and just be bitchy and like just a complete asshole, right? She's not necessarily bitchy. It's more of, she's like, fuck you, I'm gonna do what I want, and I'm not gonna be kind about it. Is that how I wanna say that? It's kind of like standing your ground and being like, I'm not afraid to cut you off, but if you cross me, you're gonna get the sword, basically. So like, she's very stern in the way she talks, and very like, what's the word? not stern. I mean, stern, yeah, but I'm just going to go with stern for right now because it's not coming to mind. She's very stern in what she says, very logical. She's not emotional at all. She's very much like, nope, this is what's happening. I don't let my emotions cloud my judgment. If you get in my way, we're going to have a problem. I'm going to cut you with a sword, okay? So she's not bitchy. She might come across that way to like a cross watcher, but she's not being bitchy. She's just standing in her own power, right? So your fear here, though, is the King of Pentacles. You don't, that came right off the get. You don't want to be arrogant. Is that it? Because the King of Pentacles to me is like the arrogant king. Okay, he doesn't have to be. A lot of times to me, he's the arrogant king. He's kind of like smug, like, haha, fuck you. I'm the shit. I can do whatever I want. I have everything and anything and everything. Like, so maybe for some of you, you're fearful that this person is going to respond that way. And others, it's fearful that you're going to respond that way or that you're going to turn into that type of person. Okay? I want to give advice, separate advice, just for that specifically. Don't fixate so much on being the victor in the situation. Yeah. Don't focus so much on having to win and be like, okay, well, you're wrong and I'm right and haha, I'm breaking up with you, and like, don't do that. That's fucked, right? Focus on really just keeping a level head. Like I said, challenge is the King of Wands in the reverse. Hey, focus on the next little steps ahead of you. Don't worry about this person or dealing with this person. Deal with them when they come up, and be the Queen of Swords in the reverse, okay? Be very strong and independent and very logical. Don't be emotional, but don't be afraid to stand up for what, like if somebody's like berating you and belittling you and putting you down, like don't be afraid to say, hey, fuck you, I don't deserve this, right? Don't be a complete bitch, but handle it how you want. I'm just, just giving you a little tidbit of advice. Anyway, your outcome here, you have the Three of Swords in the reverse, okay? You're releasing the pain and heartbreak from this. Sure, it might have been an upsetting situation, but you're releasing this person and you're releasing the pain of it and the heartache that they caused you, okay? That's a beautiful outcome. This whole reading is actually pretty awesome to me because some of you, it seems like you were in something that like really just wasn't worth it and should have ended already. Now, the undertone of the entire read, which is, or the bottom of the deck, which is basically what the whole read is about, is the Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles is, again, it's basically like the Ten of Cups, but a little bit more, I don't know how to describe it. I don't know how to describe the differences. To me, they're both the end-all, be-all, like the super happy ending type card, right? So this card is about you standing, or this reading is about you standing up for what you believe in and like your overall happiness. Okay, your driving factor is the Ten of Cups. The undertone of the read is the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, completing a cycle to get to your own happiness. Completing a cycle for your happiness. Okay, a 10 is a completion. Once a completion, or once you hit 10, you automatically kind of reset. You go back to either 0 or the 1, depending. But either way, you're starting a new cycle. And basically, this is all saying, you put an end to this, you put an end to the cycle because you want your happiness, because you're going for what you deserve and what makes you happy. I can't talk. All right. So your advice, and this is why right off the beginning, I knew like, okay, this is exactly where this is going. Death. End it. End it. Let it be ended. Don't try and resurrect it. Your goal right here is to not give it a second chance. So why don't you follow the advice here and just let it be dead. Right? Yeah, a badass looking card. I love this new deck. So yeah, let it be over. Let it be done with. It's not worth your time. Okay? I'm sure there's, like I said, a lot of fond memories, but you know it's not your end all be all, and you know it's not making you completely happy. So why settle for less? Right? Anyway, Aries, this has been your love reading. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it resonated. If it didn't, like I said, check your moon and rising sign. If you want, hit that thumbs up button. Let me know down in the comments what you guys thought. That'd be greatly appreciated. I love reading your guys' comments. And yeah, I will catch you guys in the next video. I'm going to try and get on a good schedule. I'm sorry if I'm late. I'm really just, getting into the swing of things. But But yeah, again, if anybody wants a personal reading, that's also down in the description, grizzlytarot@gmail.com. Also, my Instagram is linked there if you want to check that out too. I really don't post much, but I post on my story pretty often. Anyway, Aries, I'll catch you all in the next video. Deuces, be good.